Life shouldn't be hard. Life should be a fun-filled adventure every day. So now start joining up dots. Tap into your talents, your skills, your God-given gifts, and tell your boss, you don't deserve me. I'm out of here. It's time for you to smash that alarm clock and start getting the dream business and life you, well, of course, are dreaming of. Let's join your host, David Ralph, from the back of his garden in the UK, or wherever he might be today, with another jammed-packed episode of the #1 hit podcast, Join Up Dots.
Yeah, good morning to you and welcome to Motivation Time, when we take a powerful motivational quote and break it down into a concept that you will remember and take forward into your own life and your own businesses as you develop your own successful, wherever you're heading, as long as it's under your own terms and it's what you want in life, then you will be a success. Well, today's we're going to be looking at a quote that was by a guy called John Maxwell that simply said, every day add value to people. He's not saying every day try and get as much as you possibly can. He's saying it's about adding value to other people. And we're going to break it down into a story about a lady called Sarah, who was not your typical business owner, because she actually lived by this philosophy and it set her apart from the crowd. Every day she would start with thinking, how can I add more value to people? Because she understood that her journey as an entrepreneur was not just about making money, it was about making a difference in people's lives. And here's the story of how she turned this principle into a magical reality, and you can do the same. Remember, to have a successful business is not about making money. It's about how much difference you can make to other people's lives. Let's start with chapter 1. Chapter 1 is going to be very short. They're all very short chapters, but it will break it down into a story that you will remember, hopefully forever. Sarah had a deep understanding of the concept of adding value. She knew it was more than just a buzzword. It was the essence of creating a thriving business. So she began her journey by identifying her audience, the heart and soul of her endeavor. And she listened, learned, and genuinely cared about their needs and dreams. So she had a vision, but she wanted to make sure that her vision was embedded with what other people actually wanted. And how often do we do that? Most people will sit there locked away in their upstairs bedroom, whatever, and they will feel like they know all the answers. They will create a business and people don't come across to actually buy anything because it's not actually what they want. So she, first of all, listened, she learned, and she genuinely cared. And then once she did that, she added extra value, and she truly added extra value because she realized that she needed to be a master in her field. So she embarked on a relentless quest for knowledge and expertise. She read voraciously, attended seminars, and honed her skills until she became the trusted authority in her niche. Now, the pursuit of mastery, we could call that chapter 2. Where you become the best you possibly can at something until the world turns in your direction and goes, wow, that person's amazing. I trust them. And once you build that trust, once you build that connection, sales will naturally occur. But of course, there's more to it. And we move into chapter 3, the art of connection, because Sarah's magic lay in her ability to connect. She listened intently, she asked questions, and she communicated with genuine empathy. Her customers, her employees, and her partners felt heard, valued, and respected. And she understood that effective communication was the key to unlocking people's needs. So, how do you do this in your own business? Do you send out feedback forms? Do you meet people in seminars and conferences? Do you connect with people on Zoom? Whatever way you're doing it, before you ever ask for money from people, you've really got to talk and understand. Now, through Join Up Dots, we spend so much time asking for your feedback, asking for your emails, asking for everything you can give us so that we can make sure that we're providing the best value we can to help others get their needs, get their value. And through this, we add more value. We always want to add more value and never compromise on the quality of your products and services. Always aim for excellence, because excellence should be our standard. And as Sarah knew, she delivered on her promises without fail. She had an unwavering commitment, which once again built trust among her customers. And it just adds to her superpower. All the time, she's empowering her audience to attend her workshops, her webinars, and her informative content because they trusted her. They knew that she was on their side. She knew that they were going to get true value at every time. The best she can possibly provide at any time would be coming their way. And when you add all that into the personal touch and the warm embrace of service, you really can't go wrong. It creates a ripple effect, and it allows her employees, her audience, to become her biggest advocates and start sharing. Oh, I went over here. It was amazing. Sarah did such a great job. You should go and listen to this podcast. You should go to her webinar. And it starts to build that snowball. So in the end, her story isn't just about entrepreneurship. It's about a way of life, a philosophy that turns every day into an opportunity to add value to other people's lives. And her legacy will inspire countless others to follow in her footsteps, creating a world where business isn't just about transactions, but it's about making the world a better place, one act of value at a time. So let's go back to the phrase again. Every day, add value to people. Are you doing that? Are you out there trying to make people's lives happier, more positive, more insightful? Are you helping people to try to move forward to the next step in their own journeys? Because whatever way you can provide value to people will come back to you, not just tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold. You may not know when it's going to happen, but if you keep on providing the greatest value to people, then you are certainly on the right track. So don't try to be a man of money. Try to be a man of value, and you won't go far wrong. Thank you for listening to this episode of Motivation Time with Join Up Dots. And until next time, we'll see you again. Cheers. See ya. Bye-bye.
That's the end of Join Up Dots. You've heard the conversation. Now it's time for you to start taking massive action. Create your future, create your life. It's the only life you've got. We'll be back again real soon. Join Up Dots, Join Up Dots, Join Up Dots, Join Up Dots. Join Up